it.
You've only yourself to blame.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Sally.
Hi. Carol, you brought little Sam along?
Yeah, he's out there. I'm going to go and look after him. One dead person's enough to last me a lifetime. Oh, excuse me.
Hello.
Hi.
Are there any evil spirits abroad?
Only her. So, Yitter, for the first time, your Sam's going to get a word in.
Your Phil's probably having such a good time up there, I doubt he'll turn up at all.
Ladies, be nice. They won't come if they hear all this.
Oh, shall we sit down? It's girl, boy, girl, boy.
Dolly, have you got your antacids?
I gave them to you, Herbie.
May I present Madame Pettigrew?
It's Mrs. Pettigrew, love. Plain Mrs. I'm sorry I'm late. My car's dying on me. Oh, well, you're all looking a bit disappointed. Everyone expects Madame Arcati with flowing caftans and earrings like doorstops. Listen, my philosophy is most people don't speak to nutters when they're alive, so why should they want to when they're dead?
Oh, I never thought of that.
No, there's no mileage in hanging around. I'm double booked tonight. I only come here because Mr. Rugby said it was an emergency.
Oh, Pete.
Well, I can feel a presence here already. I'm not usually that fast, so it must be, Mrs. Feldman.
Who else would it be? Can you put my Sam on the line?
She's not the operator, Mum.
Oh, well, let me get my breath back. I've never done one of these with a spirit in at the kick-off. I've got to get my bearings. Can I draw the curtains?
Go away.
I've made some dips. Shall I get them?
Sally.
Right.
Do you want us to hold hands?
That's all you think about, tramp.
Now, place your hands on the table. Let your fingers touch. And try not to speak.
Just touch, Herbert.
Oh. Now make a real effort to keep as still as you can. I shall try to contact my control.
Sounds like Smiley's people.
Please, my control is my guide into the spirit world. Some people have a child. I've got a red Indian. At swim, 2 birds.
That's a name?
Shh. I shall try to make contact with him. Are you there? At swim, 2 birds.
She couldn't find a Jewish control? My poor Sam never knew a red Indian in his life. Cowboys, he knew plenty.
Now try to empty your melons.
Finished already, darling?
Is there anybody there?
Oh, I think I'm having an anxiety attack.
Do you want the blue pills or the red ones?
Both.
1 rap for yes, 2 raps for no. Is there anybody there? Is that you at swim, 2 birds? Is there anyone there who wants to speak to anyone here? Is it Mr. Rokeby? Is it Mrs. Finkel?
Is that surprising?
Herbie, insult her.
Is it Mrs. Feldman?
I told you he'd come.
Who are you? Is it...
Enough of the red Indian.
Sam?
Has he got a message for her? Come on, come on.
Pete, it's not 2-way family favourites.
I'm getting something. Oh, it's an odd phrase. I can't make it out. Yet better biscuits.
That's me! I'm Yetta Better Biscuits.
Pete, it's incredible.
That is uncanny.
Oh, there's something else. Of the silvery moon. He's singing. He's got a lovely voice.
Like an angel.
Pete, there really is life after death.
It's life after Yetta I'm interested in.
Is the Red Indian still here?
All right, Herbie, it's all right.
Does he have a message for me?
Does he want her to join him?
Pete, that's a leading question.
It's not LA law, Carol.
Shh. He says he misses you. Oh. He says he needs you. He says he wants you.
The man's deranged.
When does he want me? Ask Geronimo.
When do you want your Yetta? What? He says in a week's time.
A week? Oh, it's so soon, but I'm hardly... All right, my darling. You always were impulsive.
Sam? Oh, he's getting fainter. Sam! Oh. I'm surprised we had him so long.
We are blessed. I'll put the lights on and make a nice cup of tea.
What is it, Mum?
Get a doctor!
She's dead!
Get a specialist!
I can hear you. Sam!
What?
Pete, she can actually hear.
What? What was that, Sam?
Well, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't hear anything. You must be mistaken.
Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam, I found it.
What is it?
Your father hasn't lost his humour, Carol. He says, when you're in eternity, a week, well, it's like 50 years to us down here. Time means nothing, you see? So he's saying, come in 50 years.
No, he's not saying that, Mrs. Spellman.
How do you know?
Well, I don't, but he wouldn't. Mrs. Spellman, do you think you've got your wires crossed?
Ask him about little Samela, Mum.
He says I must stay down and watch him grow. And look after the poor Ropeys. He says only ill will come of selling this house.
Who mentioned selling the house?
No, you're right. Your grandson mustn't live here. He must stay in Totteridge, with a swimming pool and a jacuzzi and a bar mitzvah.
Hang on. You said there was no direct line between ghosts and heaven.
That's right. Oh, my lord, you're right. That means someone here must be psychic.
What?
Well, I am, but I didn't pick any of that up.
It must be somebody else. Not necessarily in this room. It could be one of the children.
What?
Oh, get off.
Why not? Mrs. Pettigrew's very ordinary.
Oh, thanks, love.
Well, she's psychic, isn't she, Pete?
Yeah. Yes, she is, very.
You've got a word from Phil Finkel.
For me?
No, for Herbert. Phil says, if you know what's good for you, keep away from Dolly's dumplings.
Oh!
The blue and the red.
And the green.
Terrific. Anything else isn't supernature wonderful.
Quiet! Something's coming this way.
I brought a cup for Sam too, in case he drops in.
I don't know how she knew. We only talked in here. Or on outside phones.
Was it your Mrs. Pettigrew?
No way. Janice was brilliant. Even I was fooled. She is the best voiceover artist there is. And we gave her all the info. The nickname, the singing contest.
The Dances with Wolves video?
I couldn't fault her Apache. That woman must have nerves of steel.
And you never sussed?
I'm telling you, Mrs. Feldman was hooked. I must sit down. My knees are raw from wrapping that table. What? If your Sam is psychic.
Why Sam? It could be David or Daisy.
I think we're talking Jewish psychic here, Jack.
Sam is not Jewish. We're not buying the house now, not after what her husband said.
He didn't say it. How the hell did you? Jim!
Mum says, will you come for tea?
Yes, we will.
Oh, what are you doing here, Auntie Etta?
I had to get my breath back after speaking to my poor Sam. Eh, Pete?
I thought you couldn't come in here.
It's on my land. But who wants to sit in a shed? My Polish ancestors spent their lives in sheds. I should go back.
Mrs. Pettigrew couldn't stay for tea. Mum says you might want something stronger.
That's a good idea. Hey?
As my poor Sam said,
Oh, go on.
a man who blames the world has only himself to blame.
Thanks. I need me tea.
Oh, and by the way, my poor Sam was tone deaf. Yet a better biscuit.
I told you not to tamper with the unknown.
Sally, there's something I've got to tell you.
Hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Here, I can finish them off before my cakes come out of the oven and I iron young Master Davy's gym kit.
Sammy, don't you think you've made your point?
I'm just helping, like you said. I feel a better person for it. It'll be good practice for when I'm a virgin.
Sammy! What happened to her? We used to be pals.
Pete, she's growing up. She's still your little girl. She's just not so little. You've got to let go.
She could have brought clapperboard Jolly here on Saturday if it hadn't been for...
Us. Would you have wanted to sit with my mum and dad?
Sal, the seance. I rigged it. It wasn't real.
What, with Mrs. Pettigrew? Well, you did a bloody good job. Why did you lie to me?
Because you were so well in with her and all this, when you're on your last legs, God gives you new socks malarkey.
What, scoff? Listen, if you had more of her resilience, you wouldn't be moping around feeling sorry for yourself and rigging seances. I like her, Pete. She helps me see things could be worse.
It's her that's making them bloody worse. It's not her, is it? No. It's not all her.
If she'd gone away in a week's time, would you have invited Jeff and Jenny round? Pete, you've caught redundancy, not leprosy. Friends don't care.
You did suspect, didn't you?
Well, a bit. Just towards the end. But then when poor Sam started talking about their honeymoon, well, that foxed me.
A honeymoon? I never heard any of that.
I never heard that either, Sally.
Of course you did. About the Jewish boarding house in Leeds and how on the first night the springs burst through the bed and...
Sally, I never told you that. I never told anybody that, not even my Carol, wasn't he?
Well, then how did I...
Oh, my God! It was you! I don't want to... I married a psychic! I don't want to hear this! I don't want to hear this!
You can fool them so easily, it takes half the fun away.
No, it doesn't. I'll tell him in the morning. Hey, Sam.
A challenging new role for Victor with One Foot in the Grave, next on BBC One in a moment.